Hello folks, and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I'm Kanastep, and this is going to be part 12 of my Sengoku Jedi campaign, where I'm playing as Clan Oda. And so far I am rather pleased with my progress here. My campaign in the south has been going quite well. I've been pushing back the Shimazu and the Takeda simultaneously, and they are only left with a couple provinces here in southern Honshu. And once I've secured Nagato, I'll have a nice, comfortable one border frontier into Kyushu here. And then down here in Shikoku, I think I'm ready to attack Iyo now. It would be safer if I finished letting this castle be built in Awa. That way I could garrison it with one Ashigaru unit while I attack Iyo, but I think because rebels are usually pretty passive, I think that I can kind of get away with this one. Also, I think I can just keep enough troops here that if I switch out some of the Ashigaru in this army for the warrior monk and a few, a samurai archer and a Yari samurai, I can just put a bunch of Ashigaru in Awa and then bring these better units from Awa into Iyo. And I think that's going to work out for me. I think I can take Iyo this turn. As far as up here, though, it's going to be... This isn't nothing. And same with this. And if this garrison here wants to sally out and attack my force here, this is mostly Ashigaru, so it's rather treacherous to think... I don't think I could win, for one thing. I do have an army here that hasn't been moved yet this turn, so I can essentially split them up between the two provinces here. I think that if Takeda attacked me in Aki, and if Shimazu attacked me in Iwami, I might possibly lose both of those battles. But I do have reinforcements that I can bring from the north. It's nice having these ports, because now I can just simply send them off to, if I want to do... I can send, for example, these two units right here, straight to Aki. There we go. And I can probably do that with a few others as well. Archer, why not? Bring him up to Aki and maybe another Ashigaru unit. Bring him over. And that might be enough to deter Takeda from attacking me here. And then I can just bring over... Let's see, I can just bring over this army to Iwami, and that'll deter any attack there. That solves that problem, so... Now we can just focus on attacking Iyo. Yes, that's gonna look good. And I don't have a ton of money. I'm already building a castle in Tanuki and Iwami that's gonna cost 500 koku. So I'm not gonna have a ton of money to spend on soldiers for the rest of this year, but maybe I can possibly pillage some money from Iyo. So we'll see about that. So I'm just going to be training up a shinobi, as always, every single turn I can afford one here in Tajima, just because I do plan on agreeing to the deal with the Portuguese pretty soon here. Hopefully I can meet up with them. They're in Heizen right now, but hopefully they can make their way down here to Tosa somewhat soon, and hopefully by then I have Tosa. And once I agree to Christianity, my people are not going to be happy, so I'm going to want a shinobi in every single province if I can have that accomplished. So I'm going to be spending some money on that, and then not a whole lot left after that. Lucky for me, Ashigaru are cheap, and even cheaper for me, because of my clan bonus. So, training more Ashigaru, and just training a couple more spear units as well, so that I can send them south. Because this is going to be where the main push is. So, just double check my taxes, double check my heir. Still a few years away from coming of age, so... Nothing to worry about there. And things in the north are still, mostly in control for Hojo. If I saw the throne room map correctly, Yusugi just has control of Noto, and then the rebels, of course, have control of Kaga, and then Imagawa has Mikawa, and other than that, the rest of it's Hojo. Imagawa still does have Shikoku as well, so they're kind of hanging on to a little territory there and a little territory here. It's not nothing, there's a lot of archers here, so they potentially can hang on to Mikawa for a little while, It's a lot, man. There's a lot of archers. Archers can perform well. I mean, this is a single bridge river province, so it's easier to defend. So yeah, they might hang on to it for a little while here, but I think sooner rather than later, Hojo will start looking in my direction. Even though we are allies, they're going to have to expand somewhere, and yeah, it's going to be my direction. Hopefully by then I have guns. We'll see about that, but yeah, nothing for it. Let's just click the end turn and see. Oh, looks like I saw Mr. Shimazu Daimyo heading into Iyo to help defend that province. How are we looking here? Alright, 842 versus 1201. Now, I don't think it's going to be as bad as that looks, just because the total number of troops for a full-sized army is 900 and something, maybe like 935 or something like that. So that's going to be the amount that they can field for the first wave. And as long as I can beat that first wave, I should be good from there. Now, I like my army composition. I have warrior monks, I have cav units, I have spears, I have archers. It's not bad for a mid-game army, so I like my chances here. So I was initially planning on just fighting against a 0-star general because the daimyo wasn't there. Now, he is only 2 stars. My general happens to be 3 stars, so not the worst of things. Let's get into it and see what I can do here, okay? Iyo, light wind all day and no change expected. Yeah, that's fine. Wind will take away from archers a little bit, but nothing too drastic here. And yeah, Iyo, if I remember correctly, I want to say a lot of times the AI will use the hill here and the woods here to the far right. That's kind of their main strategy. But yeah, we'll see what they do here. Alright, how are we looking? It looks like, looks like I was wrong. Looks like they are here on the left side, kind of on the hill behind this forest. It's kind of an interesting position for them to be in, considering that they could have just as well easily picked to sit on that hill and make me come towards them, but they might not be making me do that right now. And they are, yeah, they are marching towards me, so they're not, doesn't look like they're retreating. I'm actually a little bit surprised that they're coming at me like this. It's interesting because I don't think they have a good army. I mean, they have a few Ashigaru in there, a few archers, but I have more archers than them, I think. They are being led by their daimyo, of course. And yeah, I'm just seeing, you know, a few Yari samurai, but, you know, my warrior monk corps can just take apart all of their spears by themselves, so this, yeah, if they continue to attack me here, this is going to be not a good move by them. Also, they're on the low ground, which also kind of strange. This is a little awkward, though, because it'd be preferable, of course, if they did kind of attack me here. That way I could know that we're on somewhat level ground and I can get some clear shots with my archers. But I don't know if they're going to make me come towards them, and they might do that just because it looks like they're not moving right now. In which case, it's going to be a little bit more awkward because we might have an engagement in this forest. But yeah, we'll see about that. And in this situation, since I have the ranged advantage and the melee advantage, I really feel like I can just do whatever I want here. In this case, I do have one of my units of Yari Cav kind of sitting in this forest here. They are hidden, and they are ready to pounce if I can get a clear engagement on this daimyo. Because that they have an advantage, or they have a bonus versus cavalry because of their spears, they can do some really good damage against him, and because of their mass, because of they're on horses, they can make it difficult for him to escape if he does try to flee and run away. So if I can get a jump on him, that's going to be very handy, very helpful to me. Hopefully I can assassinate a daimyo in this battle. And if not, they can always just try to attack archers as well. Now, it looks like they are coming at me a little bit. That's why I didn't want to push forward quickly, because I wasn't sure if I could really take this ridge before they got up here. Staying back like this means that I won't be fighting exactly uphill. I'll just make them come down here. And they might have a little... Now, it looks pretty even right here. So, as long as we fight right here in this flat open area, that's fine with me. And now the skirmish has begun. They just have 21 men in this archer unit, and they're not going to be doing a whole lot, but they're just testing the waters and seeing what I have here. since they don't have any scout cav themselves, they weren't able to really get a good idea of the forces that were arrayed against them. And I think if they had a better idea of what they were facing, they wouldn't be attacking me, but what do I know? Yeah, it looks like we have a strong push up this side with the spearmen, and it looks like most of the archers are staying out here, which works for me because this is where that hidden unit of cavalry is, and if they can get a jump on some archers, that might not be a bad shout as well. And I do have to watch out, even though I do have the archer superiority, since my archers are spread out amongst my lines, if they wanted to gang up on one of my ends with their archers, they could win an engagement in that section of the battle. Alright, now we have a push here, and I'm thinking about sending my warrior monks straight into it, just because I know what kind of fun they'd have, but might hold them back for now, and I can just let my spearmen take the charge. I do have a reserve group of spearmen in each group as well. I have 2 spearmen in the front, my archers are in the middle ranks, and then I have a reserve group of spearmen in the back rank. Let's see, what do we got? Ashigaru coming in? I don't think so. I really don't think they're going to last long at all, but I can send this unit of warrior monks forward. Actually, no, keep them back. I want to send this unit forward. And, where's that daimyo at? I want to keep an eye on him. And let's see, I can kind of keep the reserve. Yeah, they're thinking about flanking me, but I don't know if it's going to happen. And if my warrior monks are going forward, I can send my line forward as well on this side, because I don't want to leave my warrior monks unprotected here. And they're already breaking, they're already running away, and I think this might be it for the Shimazu on in this battle at least. And yeah, I think I can just start sending my cavalry to start engaging, and yeah, they haven't run away. Yes, they have. And yes, now send my... Oh, wait, are these spearmen? Two spearmen are attacking my Yari Cav in the forest here, which is pretty annoying, but that's how it goes. Oh no! And now the Shimazu daimyo has died. I didn't even know... I didn't even know where he was. I mean, I saw the unit banner out here, but I didn't even know that I had any units that were, you know, in range of like killing him. So, holy man! All right, yeah, I got a daimyo in this battle. That's sweet. If these Yari Cav would start, if they'd stop marching and start running, that'd be better. There you go, guys, and you guys as well. What are you doing marching? Please go quicklier and kill more men. And as always, I had just about forgotten that this enemy army does have reinforcements coming in, so I should probably get somewhere to where I can defend against a second or third wave, if and when it comes in. Alright, what do we have here? A few cavalry archers. I can send my Yari Cav to go chase them down here. And then, yeah, same on this side, I think. A few more cavalry archers. Good thing I have the cavalry archer's natural counter, the Yari Cav. And they are quite a ways away from any reinforcements. They kind of just went after me by themselves, which is fine by me. Looks like there's another samurai archer unit over here that could also be easy pickings. Not seeing any spears right now, so far they're just sending me the things that I can easily just send my cavalry out to kill, which is perfect. Oh, and here they come, over the hill. Spears in, Nodachi's swordsman. How are we doing here against his cavalry archers? 26, 24. I mean, my guys are handedly... Wait, losing badly? Losing slightly? What the heck is going on here? Okay, let's again send these cavalry, or Yari Cav, to go fight there. And... I might need to get these guys out of here. For some reason, they're losing to those cav archers. There might be a couple of spears mixed in there as well that I didn't see. So let's see if I can get them back. Might not be able to. Yeah, they're already running away. So, yeah, I wonder what happened there. I'm not quite sure. Did I miss something? One Yari Samurai. So there was... Did he just kill my entire unit? Or was there actual Yari Samurai involved? And okay, anyway, so what do we got over here? Yari Cav, my Yari Cav is doing very well against samurai archers who are running away. And once they're finished with that, they can, oh, nope, that cavalry archer unit's running away as well. So, and this whole group is running away. Yeah, okay. So it's definitely too bad that I lost that Yari Cav unit. I mean, they're not all gone, but down to 18, ish, that's kind of a lot. So, and there we have it. Alright, not bad. I lost 80 men and I killed 473, so that's pretty good. Yes, and of course I killed the daimyo as well, so not bad at all. My Yari Cav, this group killed 164. And where's the other group of Yari Cavalry? Killed 99, and this is the group that lost 34 men. So, yeah, not bad at all. And I was able to pillage 525 koku. Alright, not bad. So now I have some money to spend on training soldiers for the rest of this year. And now my lands are the happiest in all of Japan, and my people revere me. No other daimyo has such fanatical support from his people. Yay me. Nice, I feel like I don't see that very often. I feel like I see the message that other clans' peoples are happiest with them, not my own. So, finally, my shinobi are really paying off for me. Now, this is regarding the castle, in Aki, and it's telling me that they're going to last for 2 more seasons, which means they're going to last for 3 more turns.
When the day's done, I take a tree from my lodge on my weary way. Okay, alright. So,
Shimazu clan is over. They're done with. And he has no heirs, and his forces have degenerated into minor factions. Some of these factions have joined their former allies, the Yusugi clan. The rest are rebels and ronin and pose no immediate threat. Alright, that's pretty dope. So, what do we got here? So, Nagato has gone rebel, so they pose no immediate threat to me. Bungo belongs to Yusugi. And, of course, Io is rebel as well. How many turns? So, just 2 turns before this is all gone. Nice! And Tosa's right here because, I have a watchtower in Io as well, and I have a mine in Io. Yeah, this have copper, so I only make 200 koku a year from a mine, but still, it's good. Mines are great in this game. If you have a mine in a province that has copper, you make 200, and then if you have a mine in a province that, what is it in here in Harima, it's silver, you make 400, and then is it gold in Aki? No, it's silver as well. Where's gold? I'm trying to think. I think Echigo might have gold. And is that 600? It might be a 600. I'm not sure. Yeah. But this is, Io's good though. Just having, there's already a port here. So that's another 200 koku that I'm making off the port. Agriculturally, it's not that rich. It's only making 220 koku from agriculture. So I'm not even going to invest a single upgrade in the agriculture here. It's just not going to be worth my time. But, making 220 off agriculture, 200 off mine income, and 200 off of that port, that's not bad. I'm making 620 koku off Io, so that's good. And Tosa is looking surprisingly weak to me. There's only a 1-star general, and he's in an Ashigaru unit, and then they only have 2 units of Nodachi swordsmen, and I'm wondering why. Typically, I would think that it's because they were beaten up and they were attacked by Shimazu many times, but the only army that's taken any casualties is this one, and this is the one that retreated away from Awa when I took Awa. So, why is this army so weak? Weak in that it's small, but it hasn't taken any casualties. It wasn't in any battles. All of these units are full strength. They're 60-man units. But why haven't they built up to... I feel like in my experience, I'm seeing, 3-star generals, I'm seeing 4 units of Nodachi swordsmen, maybe 6 units of Nodachi swordsmen, so I'm very curious as to why this is the case. In any case, I'm very happy about this because if you're not familiar with me and my channel yet, things between me and the rebels here in Tosa are quite personal. It's kind of, this is my little house of horrors. This is the thing that just, it penetrates my nightmares and it keeps me awake at night. trying to get rid of Tosa in the early to mid game just drives me crazy. So seeing this makes me think, all right, not bad. I got this. Look, in this army, I have 3 decent strength units of warrior monks. Wait, 3? Yeah, there's another one here. I was like, where's the other one? And yeah, I got a few more units here as well. I mean, come on, what can go wrong here? Of course, knock on wood, but seriously, I gotta get this one, right? All right, now looking at, I want to look at Kyushu. I want to see, what is Yusugi? So they're staying alive right now. They've inherited Shimazu's lands. Yes, so Imagawa sells Shikoku, and judging by the throne room map, if you couldn't see yourself, Yusugi has all of Kyushu except for, of course, Shikoku, which belongs to Imagawa, and then they don't have Shikuzen, and then they don't have Hyuga. But they do have Osumi, Satsuma, Higo, Bungo, Buzin, and Heizen. I will say, I mean, this keeps Yusugi in the game a little bit longer. Good for them, I guess, but honestly, Kyushu is a very, very poor. So, I mean, these 3 provinces up here are relatively profitable, but the fact that Imagawa holds on to Shikoku, I wonder, I'm curious, just because this might be an opening for Imagawa. I wonder if they're going to make a power play right now to stay alive and possibly go after Heizen or Shikuzen to kind of get some of their lands back, because they start with all these lands. These are all starting lands for Imagawa, so which are the richest lands in Kyushu. So I wonder what's going to happen here. And quite frankly, I might let this play out a little bit, because although it is really good for me to kind of, further things along in the south as fast as possible so that I can move all of my attention to the north, yes, totally. But frankly, if I can, take these last few provinces, Seoul, Nagato, Tosa, secure at this point I'm just looking at a 2-province frontier with Kyushu here in Iyo and Nagato. And at that point, honestly, I can turn my attention towards building up my economy, and I can turn my attention towards building up my unit training infrastructure, so I can train better units, and build more ports as well. And this is all going to go well for me in the long run. Now, I think that's what I'm going to do. I want to take my time on this a little bit, because I do think I'll be getting guns fairly soon here. So I will be hanging tight here for a couple of turns. Just want to make sure I get this siege finished off here in Itashima Castle here in Iyo, and then Aki as well before I move on to Seoul and Nagato. And and of course before I attack Tosa as well. I have a little bit more money, so I am training some more soldiers, just a couple of archer units and a spear unit, and of course a shinobi in Tajima. So, let's see, taxes are punitive, so that's fine. And I think everything else is Gucci. So let's click enter in here. Got that castle in Awami and got that castle in Awa. All good. Alright, what's going on here? Alright. So the Imagawa, so they attacked Shikuzen, so they might have taken that from the rebels. And Hojo's taking Kaga. Alright, good luck to them on that. Hope it goes well for them. It never does. And let's see, what do we got here? So 2 seasons or 2 turns left before the siege in Aki is over and done with. And then, 1 turn before this siege in Iyo is done with as well. And treasury is 5,038 koku on an average harvest. Not bad. Alright, so I got a little bit of money to spend. And I think because for the first time in a while, I'm not just super desperate for soldiers. I'm going to actually, don't hold your breath, but I'm going to actually spend a little bit something on, economy, I think. Maybe build a port. And maybe build an armory. I think I do want to do that. Armory and Iga sounds good. That way I can start building armored soldiers here. And since one of the cornerstones of my mid to late game Oda armies is going to be the heavily armored Naginata soldiers, I need those armories to make them. And the fact that it takes so long to get the Oda army going is kind of I like playing the Oda campaign. I really love the early game, fighting the warrior monks with Ashigaru. I think it's like super dope and like epic. But the fact that it takes such a long time to get my preferred Oda composition on the field and playing is a downside. It's just that it doesn't stop for Oda. Like, it really does not end. You go straight into attacking warrior monks and then straight into attacking Mori and then go straight into attacking Shimazu and attacking, Shikoku as well. And, it just doesn't let up until, hopefully, fingers crossed now, hopefully like very soon it lets up and I'm able to actually concentrate a little bit more on my lands and my territories and not just fighting. And that's because it truly is. It's really fun, like getting these late game armies out with guns and heavily armored Naginata. It can be some really fun stuff, but it just it takes time to get there. Kind of a scrappy faction to play as, but in any case, I think what we're looking at here is so just one more turn before I can attack Tosa. And I wonder if what happened in Kaga? Did they take? No, of course they did not take Kaga. You can't take Kaga, guys. It's untakeable. I mean, it's not even half strength, and they still just kick their ass. That's just how it goes in Kaga. And what about here in Shikuzen? I saw some stuff happening up here. I wonder what it was. So they did take it. Oh yeah, so they've completely. So Yusugi, the two territories that they did not have last episode or last turn, they did not have Hyuga and they did not have Shikuzen, and they wasted no time. They immediately took both of those territories. And if I saw correctly, the Imagawa Daimyo has reinforced Shikoku. Actually, did he? Yeah, he's not here, so he's definitely in Shikoku right now. Interesting. I wonder if Yusugi is going to be making some power moves and try to secure all of Kyushu. In any case, I'm okay with that because I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at right now. I just have to wait one more turn and then I can attack Tosa. I've decided that I want to build this port here, and I may as well keep the front lines well supported here. And let's see if I'm looking at... so I have troop production set in all of my provinces, including my shinobi, of course. And just give it one more turn, and then I think I can attack Tosa in the next turn. Oh, and also, I just want to say, the reason why I'm building this armory here in Iga instead of Mino, because, Mino is the front lines. So you'd think it's a pretty good place to build a good troop production facility. And of course Mino does have iron sands deposits, so that I can actually build an armory here. But what I'm thinking is, if I do have to retreat, and if Hojo attacks this line and they break it and I have to retreat from this line here, it'd be nice to have a line here where I can fall back to and still be producing good quality troops. So that's my thinking with that. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so I'm left with 1,700 kokus. That's not bad. That gives me a little bit of spending money. Not a ton, but, it's a little something. And one more turn before the garrison in Aki falls. So that's good. And yes, the garrison in Iyo has fallen to my troops, so now I'm free to attack Tosa. This is going to be good. I really don't... 1 Yari Samurai, 3 Yari Ashigaru, 2 archers, and then what do they have here? 2 more archers, so 4 archers total. And then 2 more, or basically just 1 unit of Ashigaru. So that's, 4 unit of Ashigaru total. Some decent honor, so they don't... No Dachi do have honor of 2, so that's decent, but... these monks, what do these got? Monks got honor of 3, honor of 2, honor of 2. So, my monks are no slouches for sure. I think, I think I like my chances on this one. Bring up an extra Yari Samurai, and what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers, 1 Yari Cav. Let's do this. Oh, and there's the boat. The Portuguese are here. Oh, sweet. I can talk to the Portuguese. I just have to win this battle, and I can talk to them, and I can talk to God, and I can start building churches, and then I can start producing guns. Oh man, this is good stuff. Sweet. Oh, and I also got an emissary here in Awa. This is because Awa starts with a tranquil garden, and man, you haven't seen one of these guys in a while, right? Because Imagawa assassinated my, starting emissary like right away. So I didn't want to spend money building another tranquil garden because I'm a cheap ass. So I just waited until I took Awa because I knew that they had tranquil gardens here. So I just wanted to wait, even though it doesn't cost that much money. But still, resources are tight. So just got one of those going. So now I can do some advanced scouting with this guy when I'm ready to. And yeah, I think I can bring up a few of these reinforcements to the south. So I will be training one more shinobi this turn. I almost have a shinobi in every single province, except for Awa and Iyo. And I think every other province has at least one shinobi in it. Iyo should be fine just because it has enough soldiers here. When the population loyalty hits because of Christianity, they should still be fine. Tosa is going to be troublesome just because, it is a rebel province, so that's going to need a shinobi as soon as possible. But yeah, I think I should be good on this. Usually it is tough, switching to Christianity can be tough regardless. But I have my hopes. I have my hopes that this is going to work out for me. Yeah, that's going to be good. And I'm going to be saving some money in this year. Just because if I do get to talk to the Portuguese during this turn, then I can start building churches immediately. Actually, I need large castles to build a church, and I only have one large castle right now, and it's here in Owari. I think, unless I took a large castle, maybe Aki is a large castle, yeah. Maybe Iyo as well. No, just a small castle. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build a few large. Oh, I have one in Yamashiro, right? That's a large castle. Yeah, okay. So I can build a couple churches, and in any case, I can also build Portuguese trading posts in every single province that has a port in it. So that's already set, and I'm gonna be making a ton of money off of that. So I want to make sure I have some money in the treasury so I can invest in these buildings once I'm ready to go. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into Tosa. Alright, Hojo's making another stab at Kaga. Wonder how that's going for them. And alright, 918 versus 644. This should go okay, right guys? Let's get into this. And light rain, I'm not too keen on that. Rain showers, okay, not really what I'm going for here. Heavy rain, I really want my archers to be able to shoot Nodachi swordsmen. Expect very heavy rain all day. And, okay, back to light rain. I think that's the best I'm going to get is light rain. So, already not ideal. I would like to be able to use my archers to damage their Nodachi swordsmen, but still, I have 3 units of warrior monks. They should be able to cancel out their 2 units of Nodachi. Alright, what's it going to be? Are they going to be in the forest or are they going to be on the hill? It's one or the other, and neither one of them is a good option for me. It looks like the hill's clear, so let's just kind of work my way to the side of this hill. And it's important that when I do this, I angle my entire army off to the left side, because if I skirt this forest too closely, like, say here, and they just want to jump me, they can totally do that. And they will have the height advantage, and they'll be hitting me in the flanks, and yeah, as I said, this whole province is a little shop of horrors to me. It's just, in a way, some of my best memories have been in this province. Actually, yeah, let's put it that way. Some of my best memories of this game have happened here, which is true. I think years and years ago, before I really knew what I was doing, I just kind of like started a campaign just to kind of, see how it was. And I had this battle that happened here when I was playing as Shimazu, and I was working my way through the forest, and I didn't know what I was up against. I thought I was fighting like Ashigaru or whatever, and I thought I was winning, and then I just got jumped by just a tidal wave of Nodachi swordsmen, and it was just chaos because it was in the forest, and they ambushed me. Like the AI, the computer ambushed me, and I just felt so taken aback. Like, I think that was the first moment that I really realized that I wasn't playing StarCraft anymore. This was an experience like none other. I mean, it was something that really, really got me. Like it, and somehow, if I remember correctly, this might just be a favorable memory, but if I remember correctly, I somehow was able to turn that around and win that battle. Maybe it's easy difficulty, I don't know, but I do remember having like a turning of the tide moment where I think I won that battle, but there was a terrifying moment where I was not in control of anything. It really felt like things were crazy. It felt like the chaos of commanding war, which is one of those things where it's interesting because as gamers we like to be in control. It's it's what gets us off. We just love that feeling of of power, I guess, if you want to put it that way. And a lot of when it comes down to critiquing or reviewing a game, you think about, well, how well does it control? How well are you in control of what happens? And well, the answer is yes. These are all good things. Ooh, we got some enemy here. A little bit of chaos can be good as well. Are they going to attack me? Because I'm not ready for this. Jesus, maybe I need to stop, waxing poetic and get my troops in order here. I'm just so confident that things are going to go okay that I'm not even watching my 6 right now. Let me just get my guys in order here real quick. Pretty much the same formation as I had in the last battle, except I only have 1 Yari Cav instead of the 2. But yeah, Spearmen in the front, archers in the center, reserve spearmen behind that, and then reserve warrior monks in the middle, and then I have my general, which is the samurai archer guarded by a unit of Yari samurai. And yeah, looks like they are all going to be here, so at least I know where they are. That part I like. Now, I'll tell you what. I wonder what's 12 Yari Ashigaru. Well, what the heck are you doing over there? It's like they want me to go that way. Huh, this is interesting. I wonder, they keep moving. Are they going to leave the forest? I mean, I would love it if they left the forest. If they left the forest and I could fight them here on this, I need to stop saying that, on this hill like this, that would be preferable. But I'll tell you what, that's the thing of this battle here, of fighting here, that has been so hard for me, is that I struggle so much to get the engagement on the land that I want. I feel like any other province I fight on, I can kind of find the angle that works in my favor, but fighting here in Tosa, I feel like it doesn't work for me. Like I never get the angles. I never get the matchup the way that I wanted to. So yeah, anyway, that might just be my experience. Maybe you have a different experience with Tosa. Maybe you win every time. If you do, I'm really interested to hear what your experience with Tosa is, because for me, there's been a lot of stories behind it. I'll put it that way. Okay, now I've brought my Yari Cav unit up, and I have them in loose formation so they will take less casualties from arrows, but I'm just trying to draw out this army. If I can kind of tease them a little bit, which I think it might be working. It might be working, but I'm not going to get my hopes up, because that's always the thing. That's always what happens here, is that I think it works, and I think that my plan is working, but I don't know. They seem like, to me, the enemy in Tosa seems very well disciplined, and they seem like they really stick to that forest because they know it's their advantage. But we'll see. We'll see if I can get them to come out. Oh, yes. Yes, there you go. Do it. You know you want to. Get out of that forest. Come on. Come on. Keep coming. You know you want to shoot these horses. Yes, and if I can get them to keep coming, that's going to be a good thing for me. Oh, and just when I thought I had got them out of the forest, I think they might be heading back in. No, no, no. Oh, man. Yeah, I just thought I'd had them. I was starting to tease them a little bit with my... Wait, are they coming out? I can't tell. Okay, now I've started a skirmish engagement here, but I'm prepared to retreat if I have to, just because I'm on a downhill advantage here, and I only have my 2 archers from my right flank. I've kept my left flank back up on this hill, but if I can try to lure them into my forces here. But yeah, see, now they've brought 3 units of archers into it. Now at this point, I want to put these guys in loose formation and try to back them up a little bit and try to bring them up this hill. If I can do that, that could work out for me. If I can lure them up here, that's the aim. I'm playing the slow game here, and this could end up working against me just because I'm not quite, but I'm almost halfway out of time for this battle. But I feel like it's going to be key for me to draw them out of that forest and on favorable ground. Right now, I have a good engagement. I have 2 archers shooting at one of their archers, and it seems like I'm slowly but surely drawing their army out of that forest. Now I'm going to try to get my left flank involved. I feel like it's time for them to start losing some arrows, because, yeah, I don't want my left or my right flank to get overwhelmed. They're doing okay in the skirmish engagement so far, but if I can actually decisively win this skirmish engagement and essentially force this army to come attack me, that would be in my favor. Alright, I think I've been able to do it. I've gotten these Nodachi swordsmen. Now they've lined up with these archers right now, so they're going to be taking casualties along. There we go. There we go. Now we can get all of my archers to focus. Now my archers on my right flank are pretty close to being out of arrows. But if I can get them to start shooting at these Nodachi, and then I can send... Man, they're fast. I keep forgetting how fast Nodachi swordsmen are. And I can send these spearmen down to intercept these Nodachi, and then I can also have these warrior monks get down here as well. And they can help clean these guys up. Now I can switch my archer fire back over to these archers here and these archers here. Oops, do not go forward. Nope. And same on this side as well. Alright, how are we doing? 31 Nodachi, and yeah, they're kicking the snot out of my Yari Samurai, but I got warrior monks that are supporting now, and they should make short work of those Nodachi swordsmen. Now, how are we doing here? We got Yari Samurai, and we got Samurai archers taking fire from my archers as well, so that's going okay for me. And I think it's time for me. Yeah, gosh, there's only 5 of them, and they're still attacking. That's how good the morale of the Nodachi swordsmen are. And yeah, now they're finally just running away. So now we can get my warrior monks to back up on this hill. And yes, let's see if we can get... I don't know. We're running out of time, so I think now I need to be a little bit more aggressive. And I need to push with my spearmen on both sides. And of course keep my warrior monks in close support. And of course keep my general in close support as well. And Yari, Cav, just kind of stay back and get ready to vulture on the remains. But yeah, time is getting to become a little bit of an issue here. I'm still deathly afraid of these Nodachi swordsmen, but the fact remains is that I still have my 3 units of warrior monks. I still have a healthy core of Yari Samurai, and they just have that 1 unit of Nodachi swordsmen. So hopefully that works out for me. I can come in there and there, and maybe just send my warrior monks just right up the middle like that. That's like a terrifying little pincer move there. And yeah, I can just keep my general back there. And yeah, this is looking good. Looks like they don't know which way to go. We got Ashigaru running off that way. They're trying to escape my pincer, and on this way, looks like Nodachi are trying to, yeah, they're just trying to escape in any direction they can. And yeah, send my warrior monks right up the gut here. Actually, I want to send these warrior monks this way because I need to. I wonder what they're doing. Are they running? I can't. This is so interesting. There's a lot going on here. And these Ashigaru, are they running away as well? Because, huh? They just, yeah, they barely were able to escape my little pincer move. Now, if they want to run away, that's going to be very annoying because Ashigaru are faster than my Yari Samurai, so that's going to be troublesome for sure. If I send my horses to try to chase them down, that might work out for me. And now for these guys on this side, it's also going to be a little tricky. Now, there's the general. So on this side, I think it's just going to be Nodachi and the general. So I think what I need to do is get these guys turned around here and have warrior monks as well ready to go here. And how is this going? So yeah, my Yari Cav caught the Ashigaru, which isn't great because you know, they're spears, and now they're fighting in the forest too, which also isn't great. But I just need to catch them so I can, you know, fight them. If they just run away, they could run away forever. But yeah, if I can get I don't want my Yari Cav to necessarily fight in the forest. I just want them to stay close so they can catch and fight these Ashigaru. And yeah, now they're see, if I can just get them to break, that'd be really good. And if I can get my Yari Cav to intercept those samurai archers, that's going to be good as well. And now on this side, the general's running away. And, don't want to get my general to get caught by Nodachi. That would be terrifying. And then, yeah, I'm very surprised that the Nodachi swordsmen on this side are just fleeing. I mean, with a full strength unit, that's very interesting. I know that the general's breaking, but still, this is very, very interesting indeed. Now, how are things going over here? There's still a unit of samurai archers, so I might want to turn around that Yari Samurai to clean these guys up. And how are we doing over here? I can't believe these Ashigaru are just fighting. Like, they're still. Why aren't they losing? So, let's see. My Yari Cav. Okay, they're running away. That's great. And yeah, these Ashigaru are just. They're just fighting. They're not running away, which is just incredible because I feel like my Ashigaru run away all the time. Oh man, that's going to be really tough. If I can get my Yari Cav to rally, that's going to be really good. Okay, so they're uncertain. Okay, so I got them to rally. That's really good. So now if I do need them to chase down Ashigaru later on, why are my men losing to Ashigaru? I'm just beside myself right now. Okay, so let's see. And these samurai archers aren't running away either. Let's see. I can send these warrior monks. They can come back and fight these Ashigaru. Alright, maybe if I pincer in and I bring my Yari Cav from the back. Okay, so now they're running away. And just as my warrior monks are about to come in, I broke these Ashigaru. And then if I check out over here, man, see, this is just a lot trickier than I expected. I mean, okay, so now we got warrior monks. They ended up having more stuff in this forest than I expected them to. Hopefully they just keep running away from me. That would be better. But yeah, they have 24 Nodachi here, and then I just have 38 warrior monks, so that's not great, but I do have an entire contingent of spears and archers right here, so that can hopefully help me clear up the remainder here. And yeah, I can get my Yari Cav to run down these samurai archers here. Alright, I feel like we're just about at the end here. Got warrior monks just about to clean up the last of these Nodachi. Looks like they don't want to run away quite yet. And on this side, I do have my Yari Cav running down these last remaining units of samurai archers here. And yeah, again, Tosa has done it again. I mean, they have put up a decent little scrap considering how, you know, outnumbered and how outclassed they were. There was moments in this where I wasn't sure if I was going to win this one, so I mean, and you saw it yourself, like how much it took to get that army out of that forest. I mean, I of course will edit quite a bit of this out of here, but it took a lot to get that army to come out of that forest, and that's just how it goes here. It's a tricky one for sure. All right, and there we have it. I killed 625 and I lost 252. So what do we got here? Yari Samurai gained 1 honor. They killed 20, lost 58. Jesus. How did that happen? Yari Samurai killed 44, lost 26. Samurai Archers killed 84, lost 22. Pretty even all around. Warrior Monks killed 44, lost 9. These Warrior Monks killed 101 and lost 12. Holy smokes. And what about the Yari Cav? How did they do? Okay. Yari Cav killed 22, lost 19. So no, they did not do okay. But overall, a very positive result for me. I got Tosa. Now hopefully I can start talking to the Portuguese. Oh my God! I pillaged 825 koku, destroyed 3 buildings, damaged 1. And the castle and IKEA has fallen to me as well, so this is turning out very good for me. Oh, and my general, Naito Tokinao, has gained a 4th rank. So he, along with my daimyo, is one of my best generals that I have. That's awesome. And air matures for Takeda is Takeda Nobushige. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. They only have 1 province left, so... Awesome, that's awesome for me. How long is it going to take for this? Oh God. So I have to attack this castle because it's going to take over a year before this garrison falls. That's just what happens when you have, you know, it's like 16, 19 men in a large castle. So I wonder if that means that I'm not going to talk to the Portuguese until I've actually taken this castle. It actually might be the case. So in that case, that's all going to happen. Yeah, I'll have to attack this castle, and then I can talk to the Portuguese next turn. And Hojo still has not taken Kaga. Oh man. They are not doing okay. And I wonder what's going to happen. Because I'm not at war. I am not at war with Yusugi, so... Right? Just want to double check that. Yeah, we are not... I am just at war with Takeda, and I am allied with Hojo. And Hojo is at war with Yusugi. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, sounds good. Awesome. So going forward, just want to clean up. Now that I have this castle and Aki taken care of, I can clean up Suo and Nagato. And then I can also attack this garrison in Tosa so that I can talk to the Portuguese. But I'm going to have to leave all of that for next episode. So in the meantime... This has been Kana Step. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed it. And this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you and goodbye.